I just walked hella in my TCX boots. You know, I got these boots. It rained a little this morning. It's supposed to rain crazy tonight. But everything is wet out there right now. Like 3 inches of grass. I wanted some waterproof boots so I could ride to work, my morning shift, and then ride away. What are these TCX Vortex? Nice and dry. What I'm saying is, no, we're standing behind them right now. Good boots. $50. What do I put into it for my own entertainment? I get to ride, that's the easy part. Gotta make sure everything's charged up. Well, except for that one now that 360, now that I just leave it like that. It gets power on road mode or whatever mode that is. It turns on, turns off. Whenever the bike's running. This view, gotta make sure it's charged. Came with 2 batteries, I only ever need 1. At most, it takes me an hour to get home. It takes me over an hour to edit, you know. I don't know when I speak. So you have to watch it and decide those words spoken. Do I want those on the video, you know? And if not, I keep watching. I get to a point where I cut and delete. So basically you're watching your ride home probably twice. You know, so if it takes me an hour to write it, it could take me up to 3 max to edit. And then my computer's not the fastest. Since I went to 4K, it takes longer to upload and to, I say produce the video, but like, you know, crunch the raw footage into the final product that you watch through. First you do that, then you upload to YouTube. You know, and now it takes a lot longer. I like to get it going overnight on a Thursday or so if it's going to come out on a Saturday. Because sometimes I wake up the following morning, it's still crunching. I like to say crunching. I don't know what it does. It does its thing, you know. Depending on how long the video is, you know, obviously that's going to change. So then we get into Sunday. But yeah, I do that in the name of my own entertainment. It's an interesting wire setup up there, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Treat these guys more like a yellow light. You know, you get on the gas fast. Instead of braking for the cars coming, you try to beat them. You guys all posted up, man. Yeah, dude, I forgot. Turn my heated grips on. My ass started getting hot because I forgot to turn it off. Reminded me, it's brisk. Let's use the accoutrements. Let's see, things I've done to the bike in 50 episodes. Well, heated grips is one. These are they Costco or are they Costo? I have to look that up. I chose these because they don't have some dashboard. You know, I didn't want to put some other piece up here. Dirtying up my bars. I already got my little GPS mount that I'll use them, you know. Not very often, but only when I just have GPS or I'm trying something new out. Matter of fact, I forgot to track my ride. I do that for the chick, for safety. That way I can be tracked in case there's an accident day. Oh, man down. What happened? Oh, they're locked together like a couple of dogs. Oh, you guys got it. I'll figure it out. Oh yeah. Let's keep going then. You know, I got the crash bars. They're okay. They're, you know, to be honest, they're more aesthetic. I think they're, I'll put it there. Their attachment point is what makes them weak, you know. The attachment point, crash bars, are like right in here. And it's kind of a weak little area, you know. The part itself is sturdy, but what it attaches to is kind of weak, so you crash hard enough, your gaps, my gap's already different. Time I've been down. Yeah, it's tighter here, right? Then over here, like stick my hand in there. I've got a luggage rack for, you know, all my luggage. And I bought it before, I bought it after I bought the seat, but the seat took long because it's custom. Everyone is pretty much built to order. So I was hoping it would go well together, and it does. So that's cool, worked out. The handles, you know, I was thinking maybe they'd be too narrow, or I don't know. You just don't know until you get the seat on. That all worked out. See, it's awesome. Love the seat. After 2,000 miles, so comfy. It was comfy right away, but that's what they say is 2,000 to break it in. And, you know, my ass is happy. It is. Got a happy ass. Now it's nice and warm. Hands are nice and warm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and really, I think that's all I did to the bike. I mean, I got a tank back, you know. Basically turned this thing into a sport tour, but it also does two up pretty well. And that's really why I got the luggage rack, just so you could adjust the backpack, kind of sit on there, or even sit on another piece of luggage and kind of tie it down, you know. I shouldn't have to tell you why you need luggage, especially if you're doing two up. You don't do two up like a bagger. Obviously, it's not like that. But hey, an hour up the hill, that ain't bad at all. You know, stop for a drink. Does real well with that. Maybe I should say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. No, I didn't really do the math, you know, because I got videos in the queue. I didn't do the math. I don't know when this is coming out. It's got to be close to Christmas. Christmas. So, Merry Christmas! Ha 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 ha! Sound like the count was Christmas! Ha ha ha! Oh, I got a battery tender on this beast. Gotta tend to that battery. To be honest, I don't plug it in that often, you know. I ride it enough that it's fine. Now that it's cold, you know, and if I'm expecting rain and I'm not going to ride it for maybe a couple of weeks, I'll plug it in. Might help. I can't wait to upgrade the battery though, you know. I want to get with a lithium ion. Make it super light. I think you can actually save up to, what do they say, it's like 6 pounds. Like, that's crazy. Oftentimes I look at this thinking like, man, what can I do to lighten it up? And I kind of need everything it has, you know. I don't know if I want to get rid of anything. Lighter battery. It's like a given, you know. So I don't know what else I'll do to the bike. It's really just right where I want it. Now I just gotta use it. Enjoy it. Shit. Couple points. Got 3. Alright! 50 episodes. Still don't have it down. I'm calling it episodes. I'm gonna have an episode minute. You notice how you couldn't hear any of them? I know they heard me coming. Going. You know what I mean. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, right. And you only need a trail brake if you need to slow down, right? How to do anything, just cruise. Car dove off. Pink. Zinc. never far apart. Point. All right. I gave that guy the 5 finger. Seemed mature, you know. He needed a couple extra. Give him a couple extra. Threw him a little more his way. I don't think she's doing it right. Alright, no train. Damn, look at all the people waiting for food. Well, I think I said all the words. I don't know.